Hey everyone, so welcome back. Today I'm going to be doing my summer essentials. These are just things that I prefer using during the summer. I thought I would film here because I feel like the light is much better. So let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing, let's start with eyes because in the summer I feel like one thing for me that I'm not crazy about is doing my eye makeup. It gets really hot and really humid, and I have really oily skin, so I always feel like I shouldn't do as much eye makeup as I usually do year round. So, this is actually one of the products that I really like during the summer. This is a MAC paint pot, and this one is in barestudy. It's a really light shimmery highlighter, and it's just gorgeous. It actually gives your eye makeup a lot more, it just gives it a sun-kissed eye look. I don't even really know how to explain this, but it's definitely one of my favorites. It just gives you a little bit of color without overdoing it. And if you don't like to do eye makeup in the summer like me, I just pop this all over my lid and I apply some mascara. So therefore, those days that you do want to have a little bit of color in your eyes, you have this, and it's just a really pretty shimmery eye base, and you can just pop it all over your lid and just apply some mascara. You can't really tell because it's a really nude, but it's just a really nude shimmery highlighter, and I love to apply this all over my eyelid. So going on, since we're continuing with eyes, we'll just do that first. I have two mascaras that I really like. Since in the summer, I hate the noise around here. Since in the summer, I really do not like wearing a lot of eye makeup. I like to accentuate my eyes with mascara. So I like to use really crazy mascaras. And what I mean by that is I like to use thicker mascara that will make my eyelashes thicker, longer, fuller. And I have two here. This would have to be my all-time favorite, and it's the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. I got this as a sample size. I will be purchasing the full size very soon, and that's what that looks like. The wand is super crazy. It really separates your lashes. It doesn't make them clumpy. It separates them, gives them a lot of volume, and it definitely makes you look like you have eyelashes. I'm not even kidding. And then the other one is the Sumptuous Bold Volume Lifting Mascara from Estee Lauder. This is another sample size. I've had a full size of this in the past. However, I think they reformulated it, and I do really like this one. It's in black. And it's another really great brush. It just really combs out my lashes. Like I said, it gives me volume. I would have to say I do prefer the Better Than Sex mascara by Too Faced, but this one is definitely another great one. It does almost the same. The Better Than Sex one obviously is a lot more fuller, and it gives me a lot more length, so I do like that one. For eye pencils, I prefer these. I kept in the packaging just because they're like kind of somewhat limited edition, but not really. I really always, all year round, I know during the summer, a lot of people like to use colors on their waterline, and I know some people use black all around. I use black all around. Depending on my eye makeup, I'll switch it up a bit, but most of the time I use black all year round. And I really like these Urban Decay pencils, the Glide On ones, the 24/7 Glide On pencils. I right now found these in my drawer, so it's kind of easier. I just want to show you two. I'm not going to show you all the ones I have because it would be pointless, but these were the ones that I use more, so I decided to include them in the video. It's the Naked 2 and the Naked 3. I really enjoy these. They're darker colors. Like I said, I like darker colors on my waterline. I feel like in the summer, I know a lot of people like the white liner and stuff because it brings out their eyes. However, I really prefer the black just because I don't do much eye makeup, and I like to, you know, still look, if I want to still look like I'm wearing makeup, I do like black. It just brings out my eyes a lot better and blends in great with my mascara. So, these here are great. They're super, super nice. And if you don't want to pay the full price, which I will leave down, I will link it in the video, for one of these, I always think it's a great deal if you buy both because you get two colors, and I believe it's still like cheaper than the regular, and these glide on amazing. I just really, really like these. So yeah, go Urban Decay. So, on to my face makeup. If there's one thing in the summer, I still like my foundation, but I feel like during the summer, you like something that's more hydrating, not as heavy, something that you could still, your face could still breathe. And I recently, a few weeks ago, discovered this mascara, and this is the Estee Lauder Double Wear. I had heard great things about it, but I was like, you know, I don't know. I mean, it's really actually affordable. It was only $37. It does not come with the pump, so you have to buy the pump separate. However, the MAC pumps, they all fit into the Estee Lauder products because Estee Lauder, L'Oreal, and MAC are all the same, technically the same company. So I really, really like this. It's a long wearing it's supposed to be long wearing, which it is. I love long wearing in the summer because, like I said, I have oily skin and I don't want to have like my makeup dripping off of my face. But I really, really do like this foundation. It just sits really nicely on the skin. It's not over cakey, and it's not super, super heavy. It depends on how you apply it. I apply this foundation with my F80 Kabuki from Sigma. I love applying that with that brush. I haven't tried it with the Beauty Blender, which I love the Beauty Blender. I think it's a great product for the summer, because you can make foundations that are super cakey, super dry or whatever. They just glide on so much easily on the skin. But the Estee Lauder Double Wear is definitely one of my favorite foundations for the summer, and I think this is going to be my like top favorite foundation ever. So I would definitely recommend this foundation if you're looking for a new one. And on to powders. Where's my powder? Yeah. So this is the powder I was talking about, and I am medium to dark. I never thought I would be this color, but I am, especially in the summer. This is the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish, and this is just beautiful. It is quite heavy. It could be quite heavy depending on how you apply it, but I just really like this because if I'm wearing a light foundation, I like this because it keeps me dry, my face dry most of the day. I don't look oily, super blotchy or anything. I love this. It just evens out my makeup. It makes it look 100 times better when I'm wearing this. This is definitely another product that I would recommend if you're looking for a finishing powder or anything like that. This is definitely the powder that I love, and I feel like this has lasted me forever. Ever since I started here on YouTube, one of my first ever MAC purchases, this was one of them. I stopped wearing it because, like I said, I accumulate a lot of makeup. I have a lot of it that I probably won't use in a lifetime. But this one right here is definitely my favorite. I do test other things out, but I always come running back to this. This is definitely something that I would repurchase, I feel like, forever. So if you need a new mineralized skin finish, or you just need a powder or whatever, this is definitely a great one. And without going too much off the subject, I like my makeup to stay put. Like I said, I have oily skin, and this is absolutely amazing. This is the Urban Decay by Scandinavia. It's a all-nighter. It's called the all-nighter makeup setting spray. It's supposed to be very long lasting, which I find that it's long lasting. This is a travel size because I like to keep this in my bag. And when I purchased this, I was super excited. You just spray it all over your face like that. Just a little, you have to be a little bit distant because you don't want it to like spray right on your eyeball or whatever. But it gives you a great glow, and then it just mattifies you throughout the day, which I really, really like. It's oil free, it's paraben free, which is great. You don't want any of those things in your kind of your face because especially if you're trying to control oils, you don't want to add those type of products into your face. It's supposed to be temperature control, which, you know, throughout the heat, throughout whatever temperature, it's supposed to make your makeup stay really great. And I believe this is only $14. It is a travel size. You're obviously better off buying the full size if you use this all the time like me. I believe I had a full size a long time ago. Did I? I don't even remember. But I know that I've been buying travel sizes ever since I could remember because these are really easy to pop in my bag, especially during the summer. I must admit, during the winter, I don't really use this that often because, you know, I'm always on the go. But in the summer, I find myself getting really blotchy and sticky, and I don't like that. So I use this constantly. I just spray it. If I feel like throughout the day it's wearing off a little bit, I give a little spritz to my face, and it keeps my makeup set and clean. Okay, so on to bronzers and blushes. I have a palette in general that I really like. This is the Naked Urban Decay Flushed palette. And I love this one because it has a bronzer, a highlighter, and a blush. I must say that the blush reminds me more of a wintry color here when it's on the palette. However, once you swatch it, it's a mauvey color. But when you swatch it, it actually looks kind of corally. It has some corally undertones, which I really do like. But the highlighter is absolutely gorgeous. I love this highlighter just because it brightens your face. It doesn't just add, like, I noticed some some highlighters don't do much for me. They just make me look like I swiped a glitter marker through my face. I don't like that. So this one, the glitter, the sheen is just beautiful. It's very nicely milled, so it's not overpowering on your face. I really, really do like this. The bronzer is not as dark as I like my bronzers to be, but it's really nice if you're on the go, and this bronzer can become a darker bronzer. It looks more, actually a lot lighter, and it looks really orangey, but when you apply it on your face, it's actually quite dark. You just have to apply it the right way. I know a lot of people say this bronzer is too light for them, but it can never be too light for you as long as you blend it out nicely. And then the other bronzer that I really liked is a Too Faced Chocolate Soleil. And it smells like chocolate if you didn't know, and this is much more it's much darker. So if you do need a much darker bronzer, this one would be the one I would recommend. However, they just came out with a whole bunch of naked flushed palettes. I mean, the like naked bronzery palettes that have the bronzer, the highlighter, and the blush. And I find that those new ones that came out, they're beautiful. They have a lot more spring colors. So if you'd like to check that out, I believe they're really quite inexpensive. I believe they're about $30. So you figure you're paying $10 for bronzer, $10 for highlighter, and $10 for blush, which is an amazing deal. So I really, really recommend these for the summer, especially now that they launched different colors. Those colors I feel like are really nice. So my favorite blush to wear in the summer is the Nars Orgasm blush. It's a peachy pink blush. It has some golden under, some really pretty, gold really fine shimmer. I really do like that. I love, love, love this blush. And it's just really super pretty. And the last blush item that I would say is by Bombshell, and it's a sunset. This was a gift from Sandy. She passes stuff she doesn't like to me. And I love this. This could be used clearly for anything. It could be used as a blush. It could be used as a lipstick. an eyeshadow, which I wouldn't put this on my eyes, but it's a corally color. It's really super pigmented. You need the slightest amount to apply on your cheeks. It's beautiful and it gives you this gorgeous glow. So I really like that, and this is in the color Sunset. So I forgot to mention my concealer that I like for the summer. I know people will have mixed reviews about this, but this is the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. You have heard of this. I know for a fact you have. This concealer is really great if you are using a really light foundation. This really brightens up my eyes, which I like for the summer. And it just gives me the look that I want to achieve. I don't want to have a super cakey foundation on, but I want to have a highlighted face for the summer. So I really like that. And talking about highlighting, my High Beam by Benefit, I love this. I don't ever suggest you buy the full size because I've had this for like years and I am still going through it. Like I said, I reach more for it in the summer, but it's just a really gorgeous sheer pinky highlighter. You can apply it all over your cheek, or you could just highlight your face here. It's just gorgeous. I really like that color. And then my last two high-end summer essentials, makeup summer essentials, are lipsticks. And I like a bold corally lip. I like pink lips and all of that. But these have been my recent pickups and I absolutely love these. Oh my god, I love these so much. And the one I've been grabbing more, that I've been reaching more, is the one I have on my lips, and this is by Estee Lauder, and this one is called Melon Shimmer. It's this gorgeous color. It's corally. It looks quite orange, but on your lips, it's just coral. It's so gorgeous, and I love it. And then the other one is Pure Color. This is from the Pure Color collection, and this one is Candy Shimmer, and it looks quite dark, but when you apply it, it's actually a really gorgeous pinky shade, a mauve shimmery pink. I love these two lipsticks. So I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. I hope it was helpful, and I will be doing my drugstore also, so if you would like to see that, give this one a thumbs up and I will share with you guys my drugstore summer essentials. And from me and Fiona, we will see you in my next video. Bye guys.